Good morning. Does Goa make for a great work from home location? I think it does. For the simple reason that you're in very nice surroundings, especially if you want to be in very nice surroundings like trees in between, beautiful golden hour light, and of course a very peaceful place in terms of not having too much of noise around, then it's ideal. Of course, you need Wi Fi, a reliable Wi Fi connection at that, and if that's there, you're more or less set. Yeah, let's take you around the beach. Yesterday, I took you around the route from the beach, but today let's take you around the whole beach on what how the beach basically looks from the road and how the road looks from the beach. Let's take a walk through the village. We'll probably also see the bridge, and I'll show you how the beach looks from the bridge. And having gone back, I thought, okay, let me just go take the car. I had also forgotten my mask, and that's something that this part of Goa can do to you. It can take you to a pre-COVID world for the simple reason that there are very few people. It's so beautiful to walk around the forests and the beach, and for miles you're not going to find anyone. So it does feel like a pre-COVID world. But since I'm going for tea to one of the small Udupi type hotels, it's called Matashree, I thought it's better to wear a mask. Also, I have a little helmet of sorts, glass helmet that I'm going to take. So I have to go underneath the Cancona Mashem bridge. I don't know if it's possible to go this way. I think it's better to maybe get to the other side and then discover where this place is. This is a place you could use for your parking right underneath the Mashem bridge in case you're coming here for a day. It's not too far from the beach. This has to be the most colorful and scenic place for a hand wash.
बोला है बंद कर।
मेरे मैं डाउट हुआ कि इडली बोला ये बोला क्या बोला। आप कब खोलते हैं और कब क्लोज?
7 बजे 7 बजे सुबह,
हाँ,
रात को 10:30 10:30।
10:30।
The next stop for us after breakfast was the Cancona Mashem Highway. I picked Abhi up from our homestay and we went back on the bypass. This Cancona Mashem bypass is also called as the Manohar Parrikar Road. It forms an important part of South Goa, connecting Karwar to Chowdi in Goa. The beautiful views of the sandbar on one side and of course the Konkan Railway on the other side makes it a must visit place in case you're coming to this part of South Goa. The view of the sandbar is probably the single most important reason why I'm going to recommend this place to you. The sandbar is of course on the riverside, which is the Galjibaga riverside. It's also part of 3 other villages which are Talpona, Mashem and Galjibaga, where the bridge is concerned. Now this is the view of the Galgibaga riverside as seen from the bridge. The bridge cost about 300 crores and it was built in 2019. And if you're coming here, you need to stop right here and find a good spot to have the sandbar as your backdrop and then click pictures. Well, I didn't waste any time, did I?
And that was the view of the road from paradise. This is how beautiful it looks. Very distracting when you're driving on this Cancona Mashem highway to see a little patch of sand like that.
One side of the Mashem highway is the Konkan railways, and that has got me very curious. Simply because that particular railway bridge looks like it's coming out of two forests randomly. I was really curious to know where does that place lead to. Interestingly, I had been to that very same spot during a trip in 2016 where I remember I was sitting on the train's footboard and I managed to click a picture of what was then my first vision of Goa. And I was so interested trying to look at that picture that I went back to the beach to see if it was the same spot. And guess what? I was also able to take a photo of the train station on the beach just like I shot the original picture. After observing the Konkan railways from the Mashem bridge on my drone, I asked myself how far must the Loliem railway station be. So I decided that if it's going to be less than 5-6 kilometers, maybe I should just go and see where exactly this station is. So Abhi and I decided to get back on the Mashem highway and drive in the direction of Karwar to go find the left that exactly goes inside the forest to go reach the Loliem railway station. So we are on our way to Loliem railway station. This wasn't on the plan, but we decided that there's a small railway station here. We'll just take a look. Abhi and I have a challenge, which is basically Abhi will catch a train at Loliem station tomorrow, preferably the 6 a.m. Karwar KR2 train.
And Karthik will track me with a drone and catch me in the next station.
Yeah, sounds like an adventure, right? So we're trying to go and see preliminary checks on how the place is. There are lots of restaurants, as they say, but nothing's really available to eat.
Where have the locals gone? Manali? Uncle.
Uncle, Loliem Railway Station. Sida. Thank you.
Ice cream. Mozzarella.
मैडम लोलियम स्टेशन कहाँ पे है? पास में ही है?
हाँ, पास में।
थैंक यू
2 minutes।
2 minutes oh थैंक यू जैसे वो 1 किलोमीटर
हाँ तो उनका मेरे को उल्लू बनाने चलता है ना बेटा। माताश्री 2 मिनट।
कौन किसने बोला?
तूने सुबह को माताश्री 2 मिनट इधर ही है।
नहीं Right. So it's like a right up. That's what it means. We missed this.
Yeah,
इतना ही
there it
है.
is.
इतना ही है
That's the
station.
station.
हाँ.
They call it as Lolai. Lollie.
लोलिए.
Lollie. Lollie.
यहाँ से U-turn कर सकते हैं क्या?
Yes, yes. All the place for you to sleep here. Nobody in station.
ये स्टेशन में कोई नहीं.
ऐसे ही तो जगह हमको मांगता है.
So we're at the Loliem Railway Station, India's only station that begins with LOL. Unfortunately, the trains are not operational today, but we had fun in discovering this place. It's beautiful for a drive, especially given the green cover on both sides and undulating up and down slopes. This is the railway station, Loliem, and I know you're seeing it as a mirror image because I'm doing it from my selfie cam. But we've had a good time now driving through, exploring a different part of Goa. Now we're just going to go find lunch because we've not had our breakfast. Abhi claims to have had something for breakfast, but
Lots and lots of.
yeah, some
junk
chuda.
food.
What did you say? Some junk food. Yeah, it really doesn't feel like breakfast.
Cucumbers.
Doesn't feel like breakfast. I'm raring to go. Man, raring to go.
Please subscribe to Kachu Travels on
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and of course my own blog www.kachutravels.com.